Having Rosh Hashanah where you're watching us on TV, and we're not so used to such big hearts that are doing everything we can to reach out to your hearts, to you, and to you. Ready? But take a moment to do that. There'll be certain parts we're going to ask from Rabbi Matt as we go along, but most importantly, take a good long look. And as I keep on saying, and I'm going to say it today, until we get there. And right now, we're going to read back and forth to each other. I'm going to be me, Ken or Lucy is go, that this beautiful, beautiful world started, and we're celebrating its birthday today.
Praise you, God, for sunlight and for seasons, for journeys and for circles.
Wrote in this circle of teshuvah, of turning ourselves around. Until page 2, we invite you all, even at home, to rise for the call to worship.
Barechu et Adonai, Ham Adonai, Ham Mevorach, Ham Mevorach.
We can practice some of our Hebrew together by reading Baruch Atah Adonai. Sometimes we walk around outside not even paying attention. So if you're near the trees were empty just back in March, and even creates, guess who else creates? That's right, you do, I do. You become partners with guess who? Yeah, we all become in the morning, in the afternoon, before we go to sleep together, so for sure we do say it.
Shema Yisrael,
We ask you to find your seats on your chairs or on your couches, and with Cantor Lucy, Hebrew, it's a really, really great prayer to learn your Hebrew from.
Ve'ahavta uvechol meodecha ve'hayu hayom al levavecha uvlechtecha baderech uvshochbecha bein einecha וכתבתם עשיתם את כל מצוותי והייתם קדושים אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים.
It's been a really long time since Passover, and we bring up Passover. Sister Miriam and his brother Aaron, and they went to Pharaoh, and what did they say? It's scary, there are waves, it's deep. Moses puts his staff into this that celebrates our freedom that's so important. It's not just for Passover, but
Sarah, Elohei Rivka, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadot, Umevi Geula Livnei Bneihem. Zoinu B'Sefer HaChayim, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magin Avraham Adonai, Mechayei Hakol, Ata Rav Lehoshia Kol, Berachamim Rabim, Sorech Lofim, Emunato, B'Shenei Afach, Melech Beit Umechayei.
Please feel free to sit down. And this actually is. It's the time when we get to just be quiet. when we get to think about anything in the world, you get to take these few moments and no one gets to hear you except for inside everything that we want to say thank you for, even and especially in this period of our lives. We take a few moments to pray.
Shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol Yisrael.
Everything that our friends at home are praying for, asking for this year, and may most of all, may all of our homes, may our world be. Please join me now by continuing to page 10. Read back and forth to each other. Again, I'm going to read some words. Cantor Lucy will read the others with you. And then you're going to celebrate the new year, to celebrate the bringing in of everything that should be good for us. So we Avinu Malkeinu, you bring goodness to our world.
Avinu, my love is always with us.
Avinu Malkeinu, guide us as a wise.
Avinu Malkeinu, give us health, keep us free.
Because we are your children. Be fair and loving and help.
Malkeinu, chonenu v'anenu, ki ein banu ma'edaka v'chesed. Aseh imanu tzedaka v'chesed be'oshienu. Avinu Asim.
Just because we're coming from here and you're there, you're not going to get away with that one of Rabbi Matt think are so important for us today. So the first story goes like this. Remember about the fish, I'm talking about the sea, I'm talking about the trees, I'm talking about the sun was created like on day 2, and the moon was created like on day 3, light up the room. They're called holy sparks. They're called the most precious spark, and they're going to ruin it somehow. They're going to waste it away. So God, the angels say, of angels. It's like the meeting of all of the top angels. So they all get together. I know what to do with it. Let's take those sparks and put it right at the top of the heavens. Machines, called space shuttles, called spaceships. They're going to get up there. They're going to find sparks, those pieces of light, and put it way down at the bottom of the ocean. I don't think called diving equipment one day, submarine, scuba diving equipment. Easy, right? We argue when we're nervous, when we actually need to be hugged and comforted. That's for another story. But shy and you're nervous, no one's going to choose you, but you always have the smartest answer, by the way. You says, so far, you don't know what you're talking about. Let her talk. She gets a little bit of that light and put it inside every single human being. Because I bet you that human beings will never, ever think to look right inside of themselves. So at home, what's the trick to this story? What's the puzzle to this story? What does it mean that each of us has inside since those angels decided because that angel was right? That's right. Beautiful, beautiful faces and the bodies and the spirits that you have, but you have to fight and to make other people's lives better, to find people who are going to how the world is doing. And I know that it's felt dark sometimes the last few months. I know, not of you, and that's that light. Bring it out and share it. Let other people bring it out. Get to the other side, and how to celebrate so big. So when it's all over, for everyone. This is especially for you guys. I mean, when I say you guys, I mean like if you're 12 and under it. Before I give it to you, I want some kind of guarantee that you're going to take the right. They make, again, all these crazy suggestions. They say it should be those little boy and a 6-year-old little girl who said, no, 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 no. We want to volunteer. Sure that everything we've learned about being Jewish and about our family tradition, beautiful and so warm. I'll tell you something. I believe the complexities of our world. So don't let anyone ever tell you that because you're a kid you don't know. From Cantor Lucy and from me and from all of us here at TBJ, we wish you, and we're totally going to be okay. Now listen, you also know that this is talking about an alarm clock. Alexa does it sometimes, or some of us have these old since the world was created. And it's a sound that is supposed to somehow wake. So I'm going to go back up here, and I'm going to ask someone who I know pretty well. Happens to be my son, who's a really good shofar player. And Jake, come on, read along with me. Top of page 12. Baruch atah Adonai, we praise you, eternal God, sovereign of the universe. You make us shehachianu v'kiyamanu v'higiyanu lazman 5781. As together we say Amen. Tekiah, Tekiah, Teruah, Tekiah. Shvarim Teruah, Tekiah. All right, let's in Maplewood and South Orange and Roseland and New York City and Florida and California, where Edola. Jake Wertz, way to go. I think that's your record, kid. Really, really dug into your spirit, into your soul, into your heart. And next year we're going to be listening to my grandparents and my great-grandparents, my aunts and uncles, my cousins, into our hearts. We bring them into our thoughts, and we honor them and love them, even though it is that you miss in your house. Take a few moments to share names that are important to you. They're looking at us so proud all the time. To continue standing or to stand back up if you've sat down. And together we say the Echon v'yom Echon u'v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael Yitzbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh chata v'nechemata da'amiran v'yolma v'yimru Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shamaya v'chayim Aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru Amen. Bring us comfort and bring us healing for anyone we miss as they continue.
May you be blessed with
energy, creativity and technology,
quiet and rest,
empathy and love.
May you be protected from people who don't understand you, who don't accept you, who don't even try.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May light be shined on you and your children.
love is good.
Friendship and community, this year more than ever.
Lashana Tova from our family to yours.
Our community and our country.
May peace be created through, finally, may peace be created through humility. Humility to appreciate others' point of view.
Gift of shalom, of wholeness, of balance. Dear God, say, Amen.
Amen.
So, our friends can't. The thing is about life, when things are hard, we just work harder to connect. We just work harder to be with strength. We got there before, we're getting there now. We are going to get to the other side. Is that thing that we call the book of life? Again, another story for another day. Whatever your kids want, Rosh Hashanah, Cantor Lucy and I give full permission. L'shana Lucy, to you and Ellie, and guess who she has at home? She has a beautiful little baby named Willow Rose who cannot wait to meet you, and she is really, really cute. So mazel tov to you. Lucy's back with us, Ken and Lucy's back with us, and from Lauren and Jake and Talia and Sadie, both in Sweet New Year. Shana Tova, everyone.